Welcome to Mission Hill Winery, baby. We made it. Made it all the way out to Kelowna today. Ditched all the rain, came here, sun came out. We already had our little testers of wine. Fuck, what more could you ask for? Let's get the day going.
And right over here, this is the room that you will be seated in at the end of the tour. But it's called the Chagall room, so it's named after Marc Chagall, who created that tapestry you see back there. And the whole room was designed around this tapestry. But it's just kind of a fun fact that all of this is volcanic rock. No, it doesn't. We now currently have 3 different tiers of our wines. So we have our legacy tier, which has a Chardonnay, which is basically the top 1% of grapes. We have our terroir tier, which is top 10% of grapes, and then we have our reserve tier, which is like top 20%
And this one is which one?
Well, that one there, so because it was in 1994, it wasn't the same tiers kind of thing.
It's changed.
Yes, but one of our our legacy wine, the Chardonnay, that's in that, you can almost consider that the evolution of that wine. Of course, it's not the same because our most recent vintage is the 2021, but same winemaking techniques and things like that. So let me know when you see it.
Here we got the Pinot Gris. It's the newest one that they have now. I have to say, it's a pleasant mistake that they made, but we're really enjoying it.
Very buttery.
And these guys actually won 1994 best Chardonnay in the world. So go BC, man. How often do you hear about that? That's crazy. Our wine industry is very young. It's not very old. So for us to have an accolade like that is a big achievement. So anyways, off to the tour. First ever wine tour, guys, and I'm not gonna lie, these guys are setting the bar pretty fucking high. We're here, we're sitting down, they've got us seated in front of a few samplers, so why don't you have a look? We've got the Rosé. We've got the Merlot. And I believe we've got a Cab Sauv out of the Legacy collection. So, anyways, let's try it out. I feel like I'm doing a mukbang. Yeah, she wasn't kidding. You can take this to the beach and chill with it. It does taste kind of familiar. We've got salmon. Looks like truffle.
Wild mushroom.
Cannelloni? Huh?
No, wild mushroom.
Wild mushroom cannelloni, right? And braised beef. The whole thing.
Perfect, thank you.
The Merlot.
So that's our 2021.
Let's go.
Whenever somebody comes in, so that's
I really like this Merlot. Okay, let's start with the Rosé. What do we give it out of 10? I'm giving this one an 8 out of 10 as well.
So in there, there's some sweet peppers.
The Merlot? I'm giving the Merlot a 9. I really like that. That's nice. Very, very light body, very easy to drink.
Yeah, so I always
This one.
as well, because then you'll get a feel for why things are paired together, whether rosé works as a tuna and not the pasta kind of thing. But yeah, like I mentioned, everything I said is on that paper, because I know that was a lot of information.
That's probably my least favorite out of the Legacy. I give that one a 7.5. That one slapped. Okay, Mission Hill. We see you. You're on the radar now. You set the bar high. We've loved the wine. We're taking about 3 bottles home with us. Yeah, I think you've just raised some inspiration to go to another wine tour. peoples. locals on this windy ass day. We came out to Off the Grid Winery here in West Kelowna. They got all organic wine set up out here. We came here with 2 objections in mind. 1, to try some wine, and 2, to make some new friends. We got a lot of goats and sheep and a lot of farm animals all around. I think that's the whole vibe of this place. So we're gonna see if we can accomplish both. You never know.
Hi, Gunther. Hi.
Oh, look at the horn. So we just had a little taste for the Riesling. What do you think?
Very nice and crisp.
What
Fresh.
are we giving it out of 10?
I would give it like a 7.8.
Yeah,
How about you?
I'd probably give it a 7.8 as well. Yeah, we got a lot of goats out here. So the reason for that is because they actually take the milk from the goats and they make the cheese with that, and so it's a pairing with the wine, which is nice. And no, I'm just kidding, they don't do that. This is just to keep the kids at bay, make sure they're entertained while mom and dad are out here getting shit-faced. Maybe I was right. Thanks, Gunther. Wow. I really like that.
Me too.
It's rich.
Kind of tastes like chicken.
It does.
Right?
You're right, it does.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, what was your name, bro?
Sam.
Sam? Sam.
Yeah, you too. All right.
So is this goat cheese or what are we saying here?
No, that's just cheddar.
Just cheddar. It tastes like a beef broth, like a brothiness to it. I don't know.
It's got onion and garlic in it.
Very nice.
Bit of that seasoning in there.
Okay, so what are we doing next here? The Pinot Gris?
This is mostly Pinot Gris with a bit of unoaked Chardonnay. So that's the blend there. 4 grams residual sugar, so a little bit sweeter than the last one, but not too sweet of a wine by any means. And yeah, Pinot Gris, both Pinot Gris and Chardonnay are down there. So you're kind of overlooking the vineyards to the left there.
Alright, man, that concludes our trip to the goat farm. I mean the winery. Shout out to Off the Grid, man. Alright, man, this next winery we're going to is it's an interesting one. I've actually never been to a winery like this before. It's called Crown and Thieves. This place is looking a little mid-century, not like, what am I saying? Not mid-century. This place is looking a little medieval. It's looking like Dracula's summer home, you know? I have to say the decor in this place is astounding. I've never seen anything like it. Never been to a winery where it's so gothic. I feel like I'm gonna summon a bottle of Merlot from the dead or something. I don't know, but it's a little bit of a vibe. As you can see, the roof. This is obviously a print, but it depicts a 1666 painting of Michael against the devil. And there was a famous book that was written about this painting around the same time, Lost Paradise, and it depicts, you know, the devil saying that it's better to reign in hell than to serve in paradise. Well, I guess that's kind of what this whole winery scene's about. You want to make sure you're different. You don't want to be the same out here. So, yeah, I have to say I'm pretty blown away by the settings out here. Very, very well thought out. So now we're working on the rosé. It's pressed without the skin. So technically it's kind of a white wine, but it's a mix of a couple of reds in there. So you're gonna get more of a bolder taste rather than a whole fruity taste to it. Not as much sugar in this one, but just gonna try it. Wow, I really like that rosé. Decent alcohol content, 13%. Kind of gets the job done, especially on a nice summer day. Crisp, very nice. So now we're having the Cab Franc. Really, really hot weather back in 2021. Apparently all the grapes got all the sun. And that's why it's a full body on this one. But a little French taste on there, a little oui. Bonjour, little cheers. Oh, I almost laughed mid-sip. That almost came right out of my nose. My nose is on fire right now, like up to here. Sometimes when you've had enough wine, you've just had enough wine. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, we came to this winery thinking we're gonna go for some, you know, tastings, but honestly, the food menu caught our eyes. So I think we're just gonna chill here, have some little midday snacks, some munchies, and then carry on a dinner tonight. So we did get the wine. We're waiting on our fettuccine. It's a shit day outside. If not, I'd be sitting in that cabana right now, soaking in the sun, maybe even in the water. I'm like that tipsy, but you know, it's better to maybe sip on the water instead and just kind of keep it chill for now. It's gonna get messy tonight. I just have a feeling. I feel like it's a must. Like if you're gonna come to Kelowna and you're gonna come and see this beauty, you need to pair the wine with some sun. That's the ultimate wine pairing. With some fucking sun. White wine, rosé, I don't care what it is. Just give me some sun and I'll be out here chilling. I mean, this place is, it's crickets right now. All I can hear is the birds. No one's outside. The clouds are out. It's looking a little moody right now. But man, I'm telling you, I'd be all over these cabanas right now. Sorry.
We lost you.
Sorry about that. Oh man, I think I'm giving up on that Jersey hunt. So we're just gonna go to a little place called Temple Bar. We haven't been there yet. It's a staple for tourism here in Ireland. And yeah, I don't know what to expect. Hopefully some live music and some good food and some Guinness. Come on, lads.